All right, yeah, I'm recording. Well, you know what pissed me off today? What pissed me off today was is old people driving. Old people driving is what's effed up to me because I think there are certain times in the day where people over like 50 should not be able to drive on the road because um, in the morning, in the early morning, everyone's trying to get to work, so they don't need somebody driving really slow trying to decide whether or not they're going to make a right turn at this street or a right turn at the next street, blocking their way to work. And they always take the slowest right turns in the world. I usually thought that right turn should be the easiest turn in the world because you don't have to turn into any kind of traffic. You're just making an easy right turn. And they always make really wide ones at that. But between the morning, lunchtime, and the evenings, old people should just not be out driving because they drive way too slow. They just drive slow. And that's understandable that they drive slow, but they should only drive during the times of day when people are and new drivers are banned from rush hour traffic. Exactly. They need to stop driving when everyone else is in a hurry to go somewhere. Either that or they need to enact a lane just for slow drivers. They should all just stay in the right lane, which I thought was the purpose for driving in the right lane. It's a curfew for old people. But it's stupid because they'll drive in whatever lane, and it never fails that when, even though you're on a two-lane street, that there's an old person in your left lane and an old person in your right lane, and they both think they're going the right speed limit because they're with the other person. So the people behind them are all like piling up, and they're like, hey, one of these people gotta get out of our way. It's like getting to the point where if another one gets in my way on my way to class and makes me late, I'm just gonna, break the law and go around them. Which also reminds me, what's effed up is U-turns. I don't know what's wrong with my area, but I think the most tickets are written for U-turns and not for speeding, which is really weird. But everyone in our area has to bust a U-turn in the most stupidest places. Like, why would you, in the middle of a busy street, just bust a U-turn? And what's sad is they never bust a perfect U-turn. Whenever there's lots of traffic, they always have to do the three-point turn. So not only are they in the way, but they're in the way for an extra, like, 5 seconds. It's stupid. I'm like, if you're going to get caught for something, at least, make it slick so that the police can at least think about it and be like, they pulled off a really good U-turn right there. Maybe I shouldn't write them a ticket. But instead, they just, oh, wait, oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, got it, got it. And then the police is like, what? What am I not supposed to give them a ticket? It's time to fill my quota. And they go catch them. That's what happens. Alright. You guys can keep posting up. Alright, next one. Hi Terry, how are you? Next one. What's effed up? Alright, I guess I'll go with the next one since no one's going to post me another effed up topic. Double parking is really effed up. Because, seriously, on a lot of Chicago streets, there's only enough room for about a car and a half to get through. So, when people are parked and then someone double parks, it's like everyone else has to squeeze by. And it never fails that after someone's been double parked for more than like an hour, that their mirror gets knocked off, and they come out and they're pissed off that someone knocked off their mirror. And why would you double park on a small street? Hello? Mirror gone. And that's what's effed up about that. You know what else is effed up? Toilets. Toilets are effed up. You wanna know why toilets are effed up? Because they have to take other people's crap. And what's effed up about that is they're definitely the only only appliance. The only appliance that to take up. You're so lame. No, you are. Toilets. Because they take everyone's crap, and then at the same time, everyone else has to deal with your crap because no one seems to be able to clean up public toilets. So, like, in a public restroom, they're always the thing that's always, messed up. Everyone's got to just crap all over the toilet and then leave it there. They never want to flush the toilet. So, not only does the toilet have to put up with your crap, but everyone else who has to use that toilet during the day has to put up with your crap. And, just be lucky that, toilets are the only thing. So, no, I don't even just mean public toilets. Have you ever had guests over your house? They'll mess up your toilet, too. They'll stop it up, and then suddenly you'll have water all over the floor. So not only do you have to deal with someone else's crap, you have to deal with the water they left on your floor from the toilet. But luckily, toilets are the only thing that have to handle your crap. Because if any other appliance in your house had to handle your crap, that is some 2 girls 1 cup thing. Because if a refrigerator has to handle your crap, there's a problem. If your toaster has to handle your crap, there's a problem. If your stove has to handle your crap, there's a problem. So at the same time, toilets are the only thing should have to handle your crap. That's effed up. Next topic.
What you doing?
Talking to people. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to kill the sound. Sorry. Um, Young people on blog, yes, young people on blog is definitely effed up. It's because there's people over my house and they want me to entertain them while they're here. Okay, no, young people on blog is really effed up right now because honestly, like, they lowered the age, which really didn't matter because there were already young people on here who weren't supposed to be on here and they weren't doing anything about it anyway. But now there's young people on here, and not only are they on here, but they're doing really dumb things now. Like, they come on here and they spam people. Like, I've never seen so many spammers until they lowered the age. Like, recently, there's just spammers, and it's not just, yeah, and they ask for ops. They always ask for ops. And you know what? They always ask for co-hosting, too. I've noticed this. They come in, they co-host with you, and then they do something stupid on co-host to the point where you have to just remove them. And then when you remove them, they spam you as to why you removed them. It's like because you're a bad co-host. Duh. Genius. And it's really messed up. People on blog, young people on blog is a crime. It should be. It's effed up. Let's see, what else we have in here? Next one. It's 'cause you're a bitch. Who's a bitch? Fat people trying to be sexy with their muffin tops popping out. Seriously, like, fat people is... there's a lot of things about fat people that just... wow, that was a lot. Oh, fat people, I have nothing against fat people. I'm going to say this now. I'm going to say this now because I know I'm going to offend a lot of people when I start talking about this. But seriously, there's a lot of things where fat people have just think they can run things, alright? The one thing about fat people is, seriously, a lot of places there'll be an elevator where it'll take you only up maybe about, what, 5 floors? But seriously, they will take the elevator to the next floor. And there's another thing about them. It's just there's a lot of things. But I'm not just really talking about fat people. I'm talking about people who just become wide. Like, have you noticed that there's some fat people who just become wide, or they become like round, like this way. They don't ever just become circularly round. They just kind of start branching out in different directions. Like, you're always waiting for like another limb to grow onto them. Like, they just grow like an extra part to them. It's really weird. Oh, and they always try to wear things that don't fit them. I'm like, they make bigger size clothes for you for a reason. But at the same time, I have a gripe with skinny people too, because for some reason in our area, there's a lot of people who like to walk and, you know, lose weight, which is fine with me because everybody should, you know, lose weight and stuff like that. But what also messes me up is that they never restock the amount of clothes in stores for people who are like smaller sizes. So seriously, when I go to buy a pair of jeans, I sometimes have to go to the store like 5 times because for some reason everyone wears my same pair size of jeans. So it's like I'm always like looking, okay. So it's always funny because they always start in a really low size and then there's like a whole missing set. Like everything between 32 and 36 is gone. Everything above that is there, which is good because it means more people are walking. But it's bad because now I don't have anything to wear. So at the same time, it's effed up on both sides for skinny people and large people. So I guess it's good to be medium weight. Medium weight. Gain or lose weight. But then see, then it would be effed up because then I would be like Oprah. Because, you know, she you know how Oprah does her shows, right? She gains weight and then she loses weight. She gains weight and she loses weight. And then she says, hey, I'm having a struggle with gaining and losing weight. And it's like, hun, if you stick to one diet, you'll never have to gain or lose weight. It's really simple. Then again, that's a whole different story. It's a whole different story. I'm going to stop there.